Okay, well, my name again is Karona Wilson. I have a son who is 16 years old. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I just recently finished writing my self-published book, There's More in You. So I'm here and excited to talk to you about that. I began writing October the 22nd, 2015. And I was actually at a bread co in North County when I started writing. And I wrote a contract to myself, basically to hold myself accountable. And what really inspired me, one, I would have to say God really inspired me to do it. But really, women, there were a group of women that I met back in July. Amazing group of women. There's a group of ladies that I was connected to that I am still connected to called Ladies Who Brunch. And so I met some amazing women there that were writers, teachers, nurses, attorneys, you name it. So there was a young lady that were there and she was just finishing her book, getting ready to publish it. And there was another young lady that were there that actually finished her book and she created this group. So they really inspired me to get it going, really to get it going, so. There's More in You. Well, the little story behind it, at first there was a title that I had and I really did not, I'm not gonna say I didn't like it, but it wasn't it. It wasn't it for me. So I was at the gym with my previous trainer and I was telling him, hey, I'm ready to go to another level. But in that going to another level, he was pushing me and kept saying, hey, Karona, you need to give me more, you know, come on, KW, you need to give me more of you. You're not giving me more of you. And I was like, okay, this is too intense, this workout. So in this workout session I had with him, he kept pushing me like, come on, girl, give me more. You're not giving me more. You say you want to go to another level. You need to push yourself. So I was leaving the gym and I was with my best friend Shannon and I was like, you know, I really got to think about this title for my book because this is not it. So as we were walking, I was telling her like, hey, I really need to come up with a title. And as I'm walking, it hit me. All I can remember him saying, hey, you need to give me more. And at that moment, it's like God just dropped it right in my spirit. There's more in you. And when it hit me and I told her that, she said, ooh, that's it, Karona. That's it. So there's more in you, breaking free from the chains that keep you bound. And when I say that, is the thing that we keep wanting to entangle ourselves into. After God has delivered us from things, we got to stay free from that. So breaking free from the chains that keep you bound. Freedom was given to us freely by God. So that's what inspired me to actually come up with the title. Really the title. It's the title because it speaks volume, like to anybody. There's more in all of us. And it's a process to getting to that more, but don't allow the pain from your past to keep you from pressing forward. Don't allow things that happen to you from your childhood, from your teenage years or your adulthood, whatever has happened in your life, don't allow that to keep you from pressing forward to your destiny. So that's how I would have to say the message. You got to press past the pain and get to the more in you. I first would have to say the word of God because I could not do this without God's word. There's no way. The word of God, one, the Code to Greatness, which is Kim Burke, my coach, and also Bishop Jake's Instinct and Destiny. And there are a few other, Shonda Rhimes, The Year of Yes, Torrid Roberts, about the purpose, awakening your purpose. But I would have to say those books really inspire me and encourage me. And there's The Power of a Praying Woman, which is a powerful book. And last but not least, Slaying Your Giants. That really inspired me. Sure. Well, on October the 22nd, which is actually the year to date when I started writing my book, is my book signing. And October the 12th of this year It's my son's birthday. He will be 17, but the book is dedicated to him, which the book is actually the release date. It will be released on Amazon, and you can purchase it right through there. But currently, right now, it's pre-sales up until September the 30th. And then from there, it goes back to October the 1st into the actual release date. So I'm excited about that, working on some previous projects. And so this is my main baby, which is my book, and I'm excited about it. In the beginning, I would have to say your story. It's challenging to actually be honest with yourself and be vulnerable to actually share your story with anybody. That's challenging itself. But being willing to know that your story is not just for you to keep it in, but use the wisdom to what to share, when to share, and how to share it, and who to share it with. So that was a challenging moment for me to be vulnerable. And it actually had helped to set me free once I started releasing. So writing became therapy for me. Really writing, and again, like I said before, being honest with yourself, freeing yourself from your past, because it was so much hurt that I was not aware of. And it became power in my pen and paper. So as I started writing, freedom was happening because I released it. So it was power of letting go with the pen and paper. So I would really have to say the writing portion, just letting it out, releasing it. Yes, please. Keep yourself organized. It's a process, but the number one thing that I hear and I've heard before, I'm writing a book. And the number one question, and I remember someone asked me this too, have you started writing? That's the most important thing, because in order to write a book, you have to start writing. And in order to share any story, you need to be able to get to the pen and the paper and just begin to write. And don't make it perfect the first time around. Just start writing. Connect with a mentor. Get you a mentor that can hold you accountable. You need at least 2 accountability partners. One is going to make sure that you finish the process, and you need a prayer partner. Somebody who's going to push you beyond your comfort zone. And it's also important that you don't miss your daily activities. Take care of your house, take care of your children, have some rec time with yourself, but balance it out and know that it's a process. Make sure you have the right team of people. Be aware and use wisdom in your writing. Use wisdom and make sure you have an excellent editor. That is so important, that you have a great editor and people that are going to support you in your process, but that's going to also tell you when you're wrong and when you need to get up off yourself. And just know there are going to be times you're going to want to quit, because the journey is going to get rough, but it's going to be better when you have the right people you're connected to. And number one, keep prayer in your life. Please keep prayer in your life day to day. Get the book. Get the book. And I say that to say, if it's not for you, because I am well aware that my story may not be for some people. But if you know someone that may be struggling with their purpose, what it is they need to do, or if there's a teen mom that don't believe that she can get up from being in the pit with her child, or in the home, in a shelter, I encourage you to encourage that person. Purchase the book for them. Sow a seed in somebody's life. This has really helped me. I know it's a great story. I know it's a great story because I survived. And because I survived, and God has used me to be able to be an instrument for other people, I believe that this story will impact some people's lives throughout the world. I really believe that. So I encourage you, if this story may not be for you, encourage somebody else and sow a seed into someone else's life. So the story behind the book cover, the picture was The picture was taken back August the 17th, 2015, which at that time when I met my photographer slash marketing director, I had no clue that I was writing a book. And this was because of previous pain that I had in my life and some things that occurred in my life prior to meeting him. I was ready to do something different. I wanted to show how I've been set free. So the picture was encouraged by showing a distressed moment in the mask, who I used to be, taking it off. Take off fear, take off I'm not good enough, take off people pleaser, or I don't look like this, slanted eyes, or I don't have this. Take off all of that, the layers of self-pity or self-sabotage. And so that was encouraging to take those things off, the layers of what I'm not, and show you this is who I am. Who I am is I'm powerful, I'm magnificent, I'm excellent, I'm extraordinary, I'm phenomenal. I'm not what my past say I was. I am who God say I am and who I believe I am. So that picture was inspired by, and it was a powerful day. It was really a powerful day because it allowed me to step in who I was. So you'll see once you all purchase the book, you'll be able to see inside the book the process of how did I get to this picture on the front of there's more in you. And I'm telling you, at that moment, we had no clue, or I didn't have a clue that I was actually writing a book. I just wanted to do this photo shoot to like, hey, I've been delivered. I've been set free from the chains and all these things. I just need to do something different, and I'm ready to do that. So that's what really inspired it, was showing the past, who I was, that mask was. And then it's like, wait a minute, it's time to take this off because this chick is bad. Like, it's time to take it off. I would like to say to all the viewers, thank you so much for supporting me, taking the time out, watching this video, listening to my why, because it's very important to have a why statement. And my coach said this to me before, and I've heard this previously. It's good to know why you do what you do, because it will really help you to remain focused on your journey. It will allow you to set boundaries. So I encourage you to continue to set your boundaries and understand your why. So thank you so much for your love and your support. I really hope and pray you enjoyed this video, and see you all next week. Have a fantastic week.